I can't play a low C. And if you can't play a low C, it's probably the same thing. Now, if I'm playing a low C and I do something inside my mouth that causes the low C not to come out, you know I'm doing something. You know something is going on. You just have to know that. So I was probably speeding up the air too fast for the low C to come out, and it was in the little twilight zone area right before the G was going to snap out. So I'm not even sure if I've even tried this on C to E. Now, I'm thinking that as you get more narrow in intervals, it's probably going to come out easier. So I'm not sure if this will be the best demonstration or not. Let's find out. So middle C to E. Well, normally, now without, I'm going to try to keep it at middle C and not let the E to come out. Oh no, okay, it gets easier as you go higher actually. Yeah, okay, so that's why I was experiencing that error at the low C to G. So this demonstration is actually perfect for you at G to C. And if you do have range up to about an A to a high C, you might want to try it from middle C to E because it's actually easier. But it might be so easy that you don't really get the feeling of it. So you've heard me do 3 different ones. G to C is commonly what I show students. Low C to G is going to be harder, and C to E is going to be easier. So you got 3 different intervals that you can slur to using the tongue arch. And remember, you're trying not to let the top note come out. You're trying not to let the top note come out. That's what you're trying to do. But you're arching up, you're trying to arch the tongue as high as it will arch, but with the goal of not getting that top note. Because if you have the goal to get the top note, then you might add a little bit more pressure here. You might blow harder. You're going to be doing some things unconsciously that you've just already trained yourself to do to get the note to come out. That's why it's important to really, it might go against your ego, but really do not let that top note come out. Just keep arching the note up and hope it doesn't come out. And when the top note does come out, if it does for you, then you know that you've got the tongue arch decently perfected, but just not strengthened. I mean, the tongue arch, you either get it or you don't, right? There's not really a gray area. You got it perfected, you can do it, or you don't have it at all. There's not really a middle ground. You either got it or you don't. After that point, it's about developing your tongue and the tongue arch to really be refined and just amazingly versatile when you're playing. That's where I come in. Have you ever heard that I got a website called TrumpetSizzle.com, and then I teach a lot of people, especially a lot of advanced and professional players that want to get better with endurance and range? Well, if you haven't heard about it, you're just hearing it now, I actually do that. That's kind of actually what I'm good at. And I'm good at some other things too, but I kind of have this natural knack for helping people out with that. So if you'd like to learn more, you can definitely look at more videos here. And if you're watching this, why not go ahead and subscribe? You can support me. You're going to get an instant email when I put up new videos like this. And I don't know, I think that you're going to learn something and become a better player. But if you really want to take the horse by the reins and run with it, you got to do something, and that's called going through the process, which I alluded to earlier in the video. So, but this tutorial on tongue arch should help you. And now if you're not getting the note to come out at all, even though you're trying not to, but it still doesn't come out, that's where, again, you need a coach, you need someone to work with you on that, because that is the second reason you're not able to play high, play with power up the upper register, or even have great endurance. If you're constantly playing in a low C position in the upper register, you're gassing out all the muscles here. You're just putting such a load on them, and that's why you don't have any endurance. So you might even have a little range where you have no endurance. You got to get the tongue arch. It's the second reason people have problems in the upper register and with endurance. Since you've already heard me say that, it's a no-brainer. Work on it. Get it going. It's worth the investment in time. So that's a wrap. Thanks again for watching this video. I hope that you got something out of it. Sometimes I make a video just to make you laugh. A lot of times I make a video to educate you on something and maybe even help solve a problem. So I hope something like that occurred for you in this video. And while you're at it, again, subscribe, click on my website link, and go on to the next video. It's lovely out here. Have a great day.